Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review.
Good
the
day,
Rhino.
YouTube.
Zero's back. I think it's been a year and a half.
Back.
He was in Europe. Fighting Nazis.
Anyway, he could probably not come back after this. Thanks,
Drinking
Joe.
beer in Belgium.
So this was sent to us by Average Joe. This is Southampton Publick House Pumpkin Ale, which Joe says is the worst pumpkin ale ever made.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
So,
Up a little bit, buddy.
5.5% alcohol by volume. Average Joe likes being an asshole. He even brought us some chelada. Bud chelada.
I'm afraid to ask.
It's as good as
It's a
the
Caesar with
Warlock.
Bud.
That just sounds awful.
America.
America.
Fuck yeah.
They don't even know what a Caesar is.
They do. It's a drink. They don't know who Caesar was. They just know. That's a great face already.
They don't even know it's a drink because they don't have Clamato.
They have it in Western New York State.
Now they do.
Now they do.
Alrighty. So I decided not
Well,
to share
the
any of
head
this
is
with
gone.
people. That's it's a beautiful color though. I mean, it's the right color. It's
Well,
that
it's a
orangey
pumpkin.
color.
Yeah.
Chad, I want some of it though.
It's gone.
Just give me a little
So
bit.
do I need to give it a 1 for color? Is that, what's the scale?
That's good. I just want to taste.
You are good, sir.
I appreciate decent pumpkin ales.
Well, it smells good.
Because I'm pretty vicious when it comes to beers.
I know you are.
Yeah.
He's a bigger snob than I am.
Not really. I just, if it's shit, it's shit.
We got some nutmeg,
Well,
a little bit of allspice, touch of clove in there.
If you've ever had pumpkin pie or pumpkin anything.
I'm not getting cinnamon though, which is another.
You're not
big,
getting cinnamon?
No. But I'm picking up all nutmeg and allspice.
I'm picking, nutmeg for sure. Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to be gritty for some reason.
Cheers.
Well, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe, because whatever it smells like does not taste like it at all.
You know what? For pumpkin beers, this isn't too bad.
I'm just, from what I smelt, I'm not getting any of that in the taste.
I'll give it that it tastes like a pumpkin beer. Some pumpkin beers will come out and say it just doesn't taste like.
I just didn't get the nutmeg at all there.
You're getting a lot of clove.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
getting
you
a
could-
lot of clove. I'm getting.
You get the spices right off the bat when you smell it, but then when you taste it, no spice. You don't get any spice at all.
It's
I don't know.
dry. It has a weird bitterness to it.
I kind of like it.
Sure, it's not the cookie.
Might have to be cookie.
It's bland.
It's very bland. It's very bland and watery.
Who made this?
Southampton. It does have a touch of what tastes kind of like vanilla in there. A touch of clove. But clove is the only spice you really taste. I'm not getting the nutmeg. I'm not getting the allspice.
It even has a slight burniness of clove.
Yeah.
You know, like
And
I've had better pumpkin beers because you get that kind of like that taste you would get from like a pumpkin pie. You get that cinnamon and you get that spice, but
it doesn't
this-
even really have a heavier mouthfeel, and pumpkin usually would make something thicker and heavier.
Yeah.
Maybe they just use pumpkin seed.
I don't know.
oh, you wouldn't get that taste from just the seed.
I'm not getting any taste from it.
Yeah, the only taste I'm really picking up is a few of the spices they use.
It's not offensive. It's decent.
No,
it's not
offensive.
offensive, but I can see why he said it's the worst pumpkin beer he's had, because it's. I would still think myself Buffalo Bills was the worst because it was a little
like
more
it.
offensive tasting, but this just isn't. It isn't good.
It's all, it's all on the nose.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of aftertaste. Pumpkin hits you a touch. Like what I imagine pumpkin puree might
Did we
taste
review the Taps pumpkin ale?
Like. Just a bit.
I much prefer the Taps
Yeah,
pumpkin ale
yeah.
from Falls.
I do too, but I mean I'm harsh on pumpkin beers because I've had like 60 pumpkin beers now,
Yeah.
and you know there's Warlock, there's St. Ambrose Great
Stop
Pumpkin
saying
Ale.
Warlock. I want to try it.
There's the Pumpkin. There's the Black Creek Pumpkin. There's the Pumpkin Pie. This and that.
With
Just
Southern Tiers.
Southern Tier has the Pumpkin and the Warlock.
Yeah.
And I mean, this just doesn't stand up to any of them. There's no reason to really drink this unless this is all you can get access to.
If you want a pumpkin beer, this is definitely not the one you want to have. But it's not going to get a 0. I won't do that because it has to be pretty shit to get a 0.
I'll give it the same as my last beer. I'll give it a 4 because I mean it's not something I ever want to drink again, but it's not nearly the worst thing I've ever had.
I'm probably going to go 3 only because I really like my pumpkin and I really like that nutmeg and that cinnamon, and to call it a pumpkin beer and not to get any of that from drinking it, I'll give it a 3.
Alrighty, a 3 and a 4 for Southampton Publick House Pumpkin Ale. Thanks, Joe, you motherfucker.
Thanks.